It's a great venue. They run the game first class. Was in the game in 1998 and was back there again in 2007. And we're thrilled to be there and thrilled to go compete again with this team one last time. And got several new guys will be playing a bigger role, and that's exciting to me. And they got to learn how to play, and the way you learn how to play and improve and get better is by playing. So that's where we're focused.
Dusty joins us now. The Sooners meet Arizona Thursday in the Alamo Bowl, and our people heading out to report from San Antonio, and also the Cowboys game with Texas A&M in Houston. So, guys, let's start with the Sooners, who've had a lot more player movement than the Wildcats. Dean, how big a factor will that be?
Well, we'll see the net effect of the losses to all of its 5 offensive line starters, 6 if you include OU's mostly blocking tight end. So all 6 of those guys gone. Bill Bedenbaugh is as good as any coach, offensive line coach, so his magic will help. And Arizona won't be close to the level OU sees along the line of scrimmage when SEC plays begin. Effectively, the same backs and receivers will play Thursday. So offensively, the big changes are it's pretty significant. Offensive coordinator, where Seth Luttrell replaces Jeff Lebby. By all accounts, he and new quarterback Jackson Arnold, getting the start with Dylan Gabriel's transfer, have a strong relationship. How could they not, right? Both residing the previous 6 years in Denton, so I don't even know if they knew each other down there. But look for Luttrell to sprinkle in some of his offensive thinking in play design and play calls. But we're told, for the most part, it'll be similar to what Lebby's offense has been. Defensively, the good news is stars Danny Stutzman and Billy Bowman did not opt out for the NFL. The bad news is that the OU defense is facing one of the most explosive offenses in college football. And trust me, they'd love to post a big number on this OU team that's on its way out and the team that dominated the league. And then Arizona is about to join that league.
Yeah, look, people opt out. To me, that's opportunity for other players. So there's going to be a lot of opportunity offensive line. I do think Walter Rouse planning on playing, Matoyer planning on playing. So some of those starters going to be back. Sexton started a couple games for Oklahoma this year, so it won't be completely remaking, but clearly that's where we're going to have to find a lot about this Oklahoma team, because Arizona is really good up front along the line of scrimmage. They have tough, physical defensive tackles, defensive ends, do a really good job, top 20 run defense in all of college football. So Oklahoma will have their hands full. But I really like the fact that defensively, those guys come back, 2 of your leaders on defense. I think that they're going to have a little chip on their shoulder. They didn't like the way they finished the season. They played poorly down the stretch. I know Coach Venables is upset about that. So I think as long as you have those 2 pieces, those leaders, I think a lot of other guys will follow suit. So I'm looking forward to this match. I think it's going to be great.
Feels like it could be a high-scoring game. And the other thing I would say is most people in Denton know each other.
Yep.
At some point, probably
they
so.
do, said the boy from Norman. You know what? Brent Venables is a competitor. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if his guys, we talk about teams not care. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if this is a hungry Oklahoma team. They need to be, of course, because Arizona will be.
They better be. What is it going to take for Oklahoma to get a win? Let's take a look at the Dvoracek list to tell you exactly what. I'm going Arnold. Look, I know he can move around. He's got great mobility. I want to see him throw the football. I want to see Seth Luttrell cut Jackson Arnold loose. This Arizona defense allowing 230 yards per game, 72nd in college football. I want to see what he can do pushing the ball down the field. Number 2, frustrate Fafita. That's Noah Fafita, the redshirt freshman quarterback who's been sensational since he took over. He has been dominant, over 73% completion. He's got 23 touchdowns, just 5 interceptions. He's been great, but he's been sacked a bunch. Other teams have been able to get after him. Oklahoma needs to do the same. And then finally, trial in the trenches. Dean and I have just touched on it, but you have a lot of different starters out. Guyton out, Rain out. We know Caden Green, Savion Byrd out. So new players going to have to step in, fill big voids against a good Arizona front. The line of scrimmage offensively will be a key for the Sooners.
Interim coach Bob